What's up YouTube, it's Jermaine back for another video. This is going to be a Q&A video. This is probably not going to be Uber related, just to let you guys know towards the beginning of the video. The other day I was at the grocery store and I bumped into a subscriber, and this subscriber asked me a ton of questions. So I'm just going to go over some of the questions that him and I went over. What do I want to do in my life? Well, don't exactly know what I want to do with my life. Right now I'm creating a lot of digital content. I'm working on a book right now. I am also into modeling, if some of you guys don't know of. I want to make a documentary soon. So I want to be busy. Do I want to do Uber and all the sharing economy gigs for the rest of my life? No, I don't want to do them for the rest of my life. However, some of those gigs are better than others. Not really going to get into that in this video. Just definitely something to throw out there. How much money do I make off of YouTube videos? Well, I won't answer that question 100% directly because I don't know if I'm supposed to. Some YouTubers expose those numbers and other YouTubers don't expose those numbers. And I think that I don't want to expose those numbers because I don't want to get in trouble. But I will give you a ballpark figure. When YouTubers like myself make money off of YouTube, you get paid per 1,000 views. You can get anywhere from $1 for 1,000 views or $10 for 1,000 views. However, most YouTubers don't make more than $4 or $5 for 1,000 views. My channel for the past 30 days has 113,000 views, which is about 25% of the overall views of my channel. So it's definitely growing. But do I make money? I make, a little bit of money, but it's definitely not money to live off of. I would not go quit my day job and just sit at home and make YouTube videos. However, I kind of do that majority of the time anyway. Next question, do I like living in Oakland? Yeah, I like living in Oakland. It's okay. Honestly, I'm a city boy, but Oakland has a different vibe, and I really like the vibe here in Oakland. And there is less to worry about in Oakland, that you would have to worry about in the city. For example, parking and getting your windows smashed out. And it's just a lot more homeless people in the city. It's just more things that you just have to worry about on a day-to-day basis in the city versus living in Oakland. And vice versa, there's things that you have to worry about in Oakland that you really don't have to worry about in the city too. Next question, how long have I lived in the Bay Area? Lived in the Bay Area coming up on 3 years, and I've lived in Santa Barbara for 5 years, lived in California a total of 8 years. Love California. Don't know where else I would live if I left California. Maybe Hawaii, maybe New York, maybe back home, which is Tennessee, which I really don't want to go back home. This next question is kind of funny. Am I a paid Uber employee? Come on, do you think I'm a paid Uber employee? Really? Do you think I vlog with a camera every day and you think I work for Uber? Really? You really think I work for Uber? No, I don't work for Uber. If I worked for Uber, I would probably make videos talking about Uber. Uber is so great. Uber's so great. Sign up for Uber. Sign up for Uber. I don't make videos talking that way. I make videos talking about Uber, but I don't make videos saying how great it is because honestly, it's good, but it's not great. It fluctuates all the time. And more importantly, I am not a employee. And if you don't believe me, watch this. I am not an Uber employee because look, I'm drinking right now. Drinking. And you know what? And if I was an Uber employee, I couldn't be drinking right now. No. So I am not an Uber employee. You got it wrong. Nope. Next question. Do I miss living in San Francisco? Of course I miss living in San Francisco. Honestly, I wish I was in San Francisco right now, but that's okay because I'm in Oakland, and Oakland's not that far away from San Francisco. But honestly, I really wish I lived in San Francisco. That is where my heart is. I just like to be in the city. I like to be in the Mecca. If I was in Brooklyn, I would probably wish that I was in Manhattan. That's just how I am. Next question. How have going vegan affected you and your girl? Well, it has definitely affected us a lot because I don't really like to go out to eat with her. Like, it's kind of like, I don't want to go out to eat with you because I know what you're going to go eat. And we don't really go to the same places. However, she's a really good cook. She cooks me a lot of tofu, makes me a lot of salads. But we definitely don't see eye to eye on food anymore, which is not so great. Especially breakfast. For breakfast, I just want to eat oats. Like, I don't need anything else. Like, I'll make pancakes, I'll eat cereal, but I'm kind of boring when it comes to breakfast because my girlfriend really likes to go to breakfast restaurants in the morning. And my thing with breakfast restaurants is there's like nothing vegan at majority of breakfast restaurants. Like, the pancakes are made with butter. You know, there's the hash browns are cooked with butter, or they're cooked next to the pork, and it's cooked next to the bacon. And but I just don't like to go to breakfast restaurants. Now, for dinner restaurants and lunch restaurants, there are way more options that I could choose from. But breakfast is like the meal that I like never want to go to anymore. And my girlfriend loves having breakfast, and when she's like, "Hey, let's have breakfast," I'm just like, "Can we have lunch instead? What about dinner? Dinner's so much better." Next question. Are you on Patreon? I'm actually not on Patreon, and I think I will sign up for Patreon because the main reason I'm not on Patreon is because I kind of feel bad being on a site where people like give you money because you make awesome videos, you make great videos. I feel bad about like asking people, like going on Patreon and like setting up an account and putting links in my page. However, a lot of people just tend to like my videos and they don't care and they still want to support me. So I guess maybe I will sign up for Patreon. I talked about this with the subscriber in the grocery store the other day, and he's like, "Dude, I would totally like give you $3 or $5 or $10 every month. I really like your videos. Like, there's not a lot of people out that look like you that are doing what you're doing, and you are putting out a very positive message, and I would support you." And you know, this is someone I just met in the grocery store, and he knows me and I don't know him, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should get Patreon. Maybe I should sign up. So I think I am going to do that. I'll talk about it in later videos in the future, but I think I'm going to do it in a couple days. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on the whole Patreon deal. Next question. When are you leaving the country again? My girlfriend really wanted to go to Italy for her birthday, and her birthday is in June, and I'm like literally refusing to go in the middle of high season because I never travel during high season. I only travel during low season, or I just go to places where there is low season because I don't like crowds. I like to get good deals. I'm that type of traveler. So she wanted to go to Italy in June, and I'm totally not going to go, like, not in June. I typically like to be in the U.S. in the summer. Maybe towards August I'll take a trip, but definitely not the midsummer. Maybe I'll take like a random trip soon. If I do take a trip, I'm not going to talk about it, and I'm not going to vlog about it. What I'm going to do is you're going to just see a video one day, and it's going to be Jermaine at the airport. Like, I'm not going to say, "Hey, in 5 days I'm going to China." No. You guys are just going to be surprised. Like, you're just going to click on a video, and I'm going to be at the airport, and that's just how it's going to be. Don't exactly know where my next trip will be, but I'm thinking I will go to maybe Southeast Asia. I would really love to go to Argentina. Probably leaning more towards Southeast Asia just because of the weather, the food. I mean, it's beautiful, it's inexpensive. I guess it is a long way away. It's like on the other side of the world. Next question. It's not really a question, but it's just something I see out there a lot. Longer videos. The reason why my videos are not as long as they once was is because of this new camera that I'm filming on. Yeah, this new camera here. Well, I'm shooting 4K, which is like the highest quality. And whenever I shoot a video in 4K versus 1080p, 4K takes so much longer to edit, and it also takes longer to render, and it takes longer to upload to YouTube. Now, why did I stop shooting in 1080p? Well, 4K is 4 times better than 1080p. That's why I stopped. However, majority of people watching this video will not see it in 4K. So I'm kind of on the fence. Should I just go back to shooting in 1080p? Or should I just keep shooting in 4K? Shooting in 1080p, I can easily make videos longer because it takes less time to edit and it takes less time to upload. However, when I make videos in 4K, people that have 4K TVs today really appreciate that because there's not that much 4K content on the web. So I'm sort of kind of like on the fence there. For the past like week, every video has been 4K. So I'm thinking about maybe switching back to my GoPro, because by the GoPro being so small, I can take it with me more places. With this camera, I have this huge shotgun mic on top, and I usually have, you know, a Gorilla Pod, something similar to this, connected to the bottom of the camera. So it makes the camera pretty dang big, like walking around a grocery store with like this massive camera with a microphone on top versus, you know, this GoPro that is like really small. You know, you could stick that anywhere, and then I can even take it out of this little holder and just walk around like this and just grab video. But I don't know, lately I've been shooting with this camera because the audio is so much better than this camera. And I don't know, there's just, once you start shooting with a camera like this, it's really hard to go back to a GoPro. I mean, it's really hard to go back. I mean, maybe I will, because this camera is not bad. I mean, it captures excellent images. And for car vlogging, this is ideal. If you've noticed in my vlog videos, there's not many scenes of me driving while I'm being filmed because it's really difficult to do with this camera. There's nowhere to sit this camera in the car. Like, I have to sit it down and hope that I don't hit a bump and then the camera shakes. With this GoPro, like, I can attach it to this tripod and I can just do all sorts of weird stuff to it. Like, I can just, you know, stick it in between the dashboard and the windshield, and it'll just stay there, and I can hit crazy bumps, and I can have the window down, and, you know, I can get some pretty cool angles with a GoPro. But when it comes to like quality and sound and the picture quality, and, you know, when I look at a video made on this camera in 4K versus a video made with this camera here is blowing it away. So that's really the main reason why the videos have been shorter. I will throw out this. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday videos tend to be longer. I will try to aim for 10 minutes a day. A few days a week, I will try to go above the 15-minute mark. And if you get really lucky, maybe I can go over the 20-minute mark. But I'm definitely not promising that I can go over the 20-minute mark. I mean, when I do create videos every day, and some days I can capture a lot of footage really early in the day that makes it a very easy day for capturing footage. And some days, you know, hours and hours go by and I'm like, crap, I haven't got anything good. Like, I haven't did anything. I've been sitting at the house all day watching other people's YouTube videos, and I'm not like going out creating videos. So some days it's really easy for me to create 15 minutes worth of content. Some days it's not. Some days it's really hard to create 7 minutes worth of content. But I have tricks and techniques to stretch that 7 minutes content into 12 minutes worth of content, you know? So I'll definitely work on making them a bit longer. I can't guarantee like 20 minutes a day. Oh, I wish I could. I mean, I really wish I could produce a 20-minute 4K video every single day. Like, that would be amazing. Remember, keep those questions coming. Like, I love questions. Like, I love to answer random questions. And it doesn't have to be Uber related. It doesn't really even have to be related to the video. Just ask me. I'll respond. I usually answer every single question. So, that on that. I'm going to keep this video short. Thanks a lot for watching. Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.